How do you handle, and this probably goes back to like your ideal client, but how do you handle when, because a lot of clients here, the first question they ask me is, are you by yourself? Is there anyone going to be in my home? Do you have employees? Is your boyfriend going to be here, your best friend, or whatever? So I have a lot of clients who have had a bad experience with Rover, WAG, a larger company that has multiple employees, and they don't want more than one person to have a key, a door code, access to their home. How are we communicating feeding schedules, or how are we communicating medications and things like that? So, how do you navigate when a client doesn't care for multiple people?
So I start just from the outward messaging that we do from the get-go on social media, on our website, even on our physical flyers that I take to other businesses. Everything says we. I never say I, it's always
Okay.
we. Um, and I put team, team on everything. It's never, we are a
Okay.
team of pet sitters, and I make it very clear just from all of these different marketing avenues, all of our outward messaging that when you hire Bad to the Bone, you are hiring all of us together, and that way, by the time clients even contact us or sign up on our website, they know exactly what they are getting into. There's no questions about, I mean, they can look at the banner picture at the top of our website where they're signing up to be a client. It's a picture of all of us together as a team in
Mhm.
downtown Jacksonville. If you go to our about page, it says we, it says team, and then we have bios for all of our different team members with their photos and stuff on that page, all of it. And then in that automated email that they get when they sign up, it's we will get you set up with our team, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
It's all of the messaging from every angle.
Gotcha.
I will say when I started pet sitting 10 years ago, the name of my business was Doug the Dog Guy. And then I
Huh.
started hiring people, and I was they were contacting, the business Doug the Dog Guy, and then they would have Jade or Jeannie or somebody showing up at their house, and then they would call me like, "What the hell, Doug? Like, what is
Yeah.
this?" Like, I
Who's this
wanted to.
person?
Right. So that's when I changed the name of the business to Bad to the Bone, is I was like, I need something that, and I'm not saying you should change the name of your business, but I'm just saying it's something that you may want to think about, that like, um, it's just something to think about.
Okay. No, that's
you know?
totally valid.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I didn't even think about that. Like, if I hire somebody and it's Vanessa's pet sitting services, then they're gonna be like, why are, you have
Right.
multiple people coming to my house or multiple employees or whatever. So that's absolutely a
Yeah.
valid.
Yeah. Yeah. If they're contacting Vanessa's pet sitting, they're expecting Vanessa.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. But it's
Awesome.
just all about getting that outward messaging all on the same page, all presenting the same message. That way, by the time clients even contact you, they should know what they're getting into. Um,
Okay.
and
Very
even
nice.
that being said, we will still get clients that will sign up for our services, and they will say, I know you operate as a team, but I really want one person. And we will
Hmm.
say, we will try to keep it consistently with two people as much as possible. And that's typically
Okay.
how we do our schedule, where we'll set like a primary sitter and then a secondary sitter, and then we'll flip flop the visits as much as possible. Usually we'll have to bring in like a third person. Like if the client's out of town, they're doing 3 drop-in visits a day. We'll usually have one person doing the morning shift for the week, one person doing the midday shift for the week, and then another person doing the evening shift for the week.
Okay.
And that way, so there's some consistency there. They're building a
Yeah.
relationship with 3 people. They kind of know what they're getting. And we tell our clients, all of our team is evaluated on the exact same criteria. They all go through the exact same training process. So it doesn't matter, what their background is. It doesn't matter what shift they're working that week or whatever. they are going to all write their updates the exact same way. They're all going to wash the water bowl at every visit. Everything is going to
Okay,
be consistent no matter what.
gotcha.
Um,
Okay, very
yeah,
good.
and if they push back on it and they say no, it has to be one person, then I've built referral relationships with solo pet sitters in our area, and I'll tell the potential client, hey, we're just not going to be the right fit for you, but you can contact Val or one of these other people that I've built relationships with, and no harm, no foul.
Very good. Yeah, I think I'm getting more comfortable with being able to, figure out, because when you're starting, you're taking everybody because
Oh yeah, oh
you're
yeah,
trying to build relationships, and now you have a little list of clients, especially regulars or people who use you only on vacation. You're able to kind of set that up like, all right, well, we're just not a good fit. You know what I
right.
mean? Rather than having to be like, okay, well, no problem because I'm starting.
Well,
So
that's one of the great things about this situation that you're in right now is like you've got a full roster. I mean, it's not great that you're working constantly, but it is great that you have so much on your schedule that you can
yeah,
be choosy and you can start weeding some of these less ideal clients out. And not saying that
absolutely.
they're less ideal, but less ideal for your current situation and what you're trying to build as a business.
Hmm. Absolutely.